Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today's day 15. Practice being in the stage of soul consciousness. Become introverted. Today's topic, room of introversion. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Baba says everyone should be content with you. Is it possible to make everyone happy? I remember in the beginning when some of us, as Baba's young children, went to do service, any program. So when we go back after, like Baba said, go do exhibition in Nainital, Shimla, different Kashmir. But the result Baba used to say is that when we go back, if Baba heard anything, that this one was not happy or that one was not happy. So let's say there are 50 volunteers, even if one is not happy, and if that soul is, kind of quality soul will go to Baba. Everyone can't go, right? Say, Baba, I expected something else. No? So when we go, Baba will say, 49 were happy, but one was not. So we said, but Baba, it's like, no, one is, what's the number, right? So then we came to know that, I said, Baba, why was not he happy? So when inauguration of exhibition was happening, then the governor was coming, some other VIPs. So we said, okay, they were 3 and 3-4 BKs will be there. Not whole crowd will just come. So maybe he really wanted to be there. And he might be standing in a corner and someone told him, your name is not there. So he didn't like it. So then we didn't know that time. So we have to be very sensible, right? In the sense of, okay, he was standing, let it go. He had come all the way from Hong Kong. And so we learned many, many things, but also you need to have some discipline to know. You will be surprised when we had President of India in Shantivan. And then you recently heard about Home Minister was there too. The security was so tight that, let's say they had decided that I will be there, or Jyoti-Ben and 1 or 2 other sisters. So we went and sat. But Ratan Mohini Dadi and Moni Ben had to come and light the candle. So they thought, let's go. And they won't allow them until the ceremony begins and they could go. So people were shouting, but this is the head of the organization. But they don't care because they have to do their duty now. These names are there, only they will be there. And when Home Minister came, it was also very, very tight security, very tight. You know, he's Gujarati, so you all know him, right? Amit Shah, right? What's his name? Nice person, surprisingly very, he was. So I gave him a shawl and I said, I'm sorry you had to bow. He said, even I was thinking you are older than me, I must bow. Was very polite and accepting, whatever way it is. So, but also, of course, we have to try that. But I have to look at my own sanskar too. That do I ever get discontent? Anyone does here? No. No or yes? Sometimes. No. Sometimes. I know that one of the biggest challenge for instrument is deciding about who could go in kitchen and when, right? Because there is a time everyone wants to go in the kitchen. But they have to follow principles, they have to have maryadas, they have to. And majority of Baba's children are good in all that. But eating food from outside or eating food by those or cooking meat and everything, these are like very subtle kind of maryadas. They're not external. So we say, no, take your time, then you can do it, right? Attend morning class, listen to Murli. It's not only purity, but subtle purity also, because whatever we eat is Brahma Bhojan. So there should be very, very pure, vibrations, energy, so that those who eat Brahma Bhojan. Otherwise, what's the difference between any kind of meal and Brahma Bhojan? No? Same we say while eating, while cooking, remembrance of Baba, while eating also, as much possible in silence, remember Baba. So it's like Brahma Bhojan. Shiv Baba's Bandara and Brahma Bhojan has importance. No? But for me, I always say whenever we are ready, we do get opportunity. Like we have record in Madhuban. I am 65 years in Yagya. But we never ask anything, demanded anything. Oh, I didn't know this. I didn't know. I should have known. We never say that. Whenever we will be ready, we will be told everything because it's Baba, no? So more we understand that it's through Baba, Baba will give you everything. Then you don't expect from human beings, right? So today is room of introversion. Where is it? Room of introversion, as well as churning this knowledge. Fix a day for having silence of the mind or traffic control of the mind by practicing having thoughts of good wishes and pure feelings. So maybe once in a week or whenever, just fix a day. I think we should do collectively, right? Good wishes and pure feelings, and day of giving Sakash. Baba says that the more research, you carry out sitting in your room of introversion, the more touching you will have, and they will the best of all touchings. Through these touchings, many souls will benefit. Very interesting. Sometimes a thought comes and it's like suddenly, right? Not only it's a good thought, but it's like we're doing something, or there are certain things like at the right moment that thought comes, and it's touching from Baba, or it's that signal from the time. So they say for touching, what is needed is catching power. Why Baba is saying these days what he's saying? Looking at the outside world, the circumstances, they are good? No. Huh? Anything, of course, one is our own Ahmedabad situation. But even otherwise, all over the world, so much negativity, violence, greed, power. But we have to keep. That is why introversion is, you will not catch, or you will not be affected by outside energy. Many, many times, parents come with young people, and this was a very important person at UN. He said, my son goes to this school or college. And he asked me, can I do that? And I said, no, it's not right, because he is in good position. But everyone does, right? Because everyone does, so they feel that they should be part of what everyone does, right? I remember when I was in school or college, I never did what everyone did. I know even these days when I look at hairstyle, clothes, I said, but you look better before. Oh, but everyone does. So everyone is now doing something wrong, so I must also do now. Could be same in the Brahmin family sometime. Everyone does. I said, no, I'm not going to do what everyone does. I have to follow Baba's Shrimad, right? Not only Shrimad, but all directions, regulations, guidelines, also to do service, right? So, introversion, your room, your research, and what you have to do, right? Oh, Shanti.
Om Shanti, dear Mohini Didi. Hello, greetings. Oh, my flower's here. Special greeting, Jasmine today. Beautiful little Jasmine. Yeah, there should be. Hope you're well. Special greeting to the Edison family. Here they are. Rana. Sometimes they don't. Yeah, here they are. A special greeting to everyone, Edison family, Avyakti Parivar. And I'll try not to speak as fast as Mama. Mama was speaking so fast. There was no translator at the time to tell her, Mama, slow down, translation. Now we do pay attention to translation. So, Mohini Didi, I know the Edison family want to enjoy your company and be with you. And I was just wondering, one was asking a question that was interesting about, before I ask you that question about the touching, I was just wondering, is there a special way to make sure that the touching is really a touching and not a thought that comes from my own desires or my own projection? How do you make sure it really comes from Baba and not from the neighbor or somebody else or your old sanskars?
Yeah, many thoughts come in the mind. At one time we asked Didi Mohini, how do I know that whatever thoughts coming in the mind, which thoughts are from Baba? How do I know? Which idea, which plan is coming from Baba?
Mm-hmm.
So Didi Mohini said, some go and say, my idea is not accepted. What happened to my idea? It didn't work. It's not working. So Didi said, because it is yours. No? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's your thought, you will have a lot of wasteful thoughts with that. If it is from Baba, you will say, okay, it will happen at the right time in drama. It's Baba's thought, right? So subtly word my thought, my idea. Is I got touching. This was my plan. Wherever I and my comes, they're not from touching from Baba, right? But when it is Baba's, I always say for everything, I say if it's Baba's, it will happen, right? There's no question it will not happen. So you don't have wasteful thoughts. You don't have concerns. Baba, right? Anything, sometimes I know, even for Peaceful Age, I remember we went for auction and didn't work out. I said, it's all right. So one or two were crying. I said, but still we have all our money. Why are you crying?
Mm-hmm.
Right? If we would have lost in auction, no? And after 2 months, the owner called and said the party couldn't come up with the money, so we are making you offer. So I laughingly said to him, but we will give you now 100,000 less. He said, okay, take it. So I think that, I don't know, I always say, if it's Baba's, why we are thinking, why we are doubting, So, I feel the way Baba works is very incognito. Some of us feel Baba's help at every step, and some say, oh, I don't feel it, right? Or I don't get enough help. As I was mentioning in Hindi, that some worthiness had to be created, even whether it is touching, whether it is part, whether it is Baba's power, Baba's help. Some worthiness has to be there. Like Baba says, take one step, I will come forward. But one step is mine, right? Even if I don't take this and say, let him do it, right? Why will he do for you? He will do what he has to do. So even feeling that touching or help or power is coming from Baba, I have to really go beyond I and mine. beyond, and create some worthiness, right? It's like you have followed directions, Somewhere, some worthiness is very important.
I know it's a very deep topic. We can, have many questions on that, but I want to also share some other questions I was receiving lately. And one maybe, I don't know, from that one, someone was asking me what makes someone in a close, intimate circle of the BK family. There's some that are very close to the daddies, then some are close to the Didis, some are close to others. I don't know. There's certain proximity. I remember when I asked Daddy Prakashmani, I was just so new in Gyan. I mean, my first visit in Madhuban. I said, Daddy, I want to live in Madhuban and stay always with you so I can spend 84 births with you. And she said, it doesn't work that way. Says you can live in Madhuban. It doesn't mean we'll be together. I said, oh yeah. So what should I do to stay with you 84 birth? I asked Daddy Prakashmani. She said, only if you have the same sanskars, we'll meet in the whole cycle. So I left thinking, oh my goodness, this is more difficult than staying in Madhuban.
I think that relationships in Golden Age, whether in the royal family or otherwise, is based on purity. Baba and Mama, right? And then Dadi, it was their purity. So as much our quality of purity, we all are pure, but is there. It's not just love, it's not just I want. But even to be with Dadi, but also to be Brahma Baba, royal family, any royal family, there are so many kingdoms, is the purity. Because it's not what I carry sanskars and all that, but as much there is purity, that much close relationships there will be, starting from high and then goes down little bit.
But what about when we come to Baba, we're not pure. So if someone comes at the beginning, we don't have the purity. So what will bring those souls still close to, the Brahmin family or the intimate circles within the Brahmin family? If purity in the golden age, but in a conference age, what happened when we're still a little bit, mixed?
Someone, I think that the quality of purity, and it's not 100% purity. In purity, there is honesty, there is closeness, there is obedience, there are so many qualities come with the purity too. I remember that one time some or other I was fortunate to be very close to Dadi Prakash Pani, had my lunch, dinner, breakfast when I'm in Madhuban with Dadi. But what I found with Dadi is, like natural love. Love is very important, right? For any relationship. And also, like, Baba chose Mama to be Mama. Because there are some effort makers. They are very good in the sense of they not think negative. I remember that, we asked this one that this soul should be given this part, and immediately said, no, but she gets negative very quickly. So I think that remain positive, pure, obedient, honest, transparent, all these qualities are part of purity. So even if we come in the beginning and we're not pure, but learning purification, Baba is ever pure, helping us to pure. I think definitely helps. So then you can claim not only high status, but within the royal family. Of course, we all are in big family, in BK family, but to be in the royal family.
Mhm.
Recently, someone was commenting, "Oh, this sister is from very beginning is royal." But sometimes when Maya comes, no, we lose our royalty. Our behavior become like, "Oh no, why can whether for myself or anyone else when I see, but this soul was never like that. What happened?" I liked yesterday or day before when Mama said, when two souls are in conflict, Maya said, now I am free. They are already fighting.
Mhm.
I really liked the way Mama said it. So I am free now. Let me relax. They are already under, So I think that try to keep a record where, I can say I don't know how much percentage, but I never come in confrontation or conflict. So we all should keep aim to purity is also you get along with everyone, you are friendly, you are loving, knowing where, how much, just to observe or where to interact, where to. So use knowledge, that's again, purity will help you.
Mhm.
Keep a
It's nice.
record. Keep a
Mhm.
record. Even be respectful, loving and respectful, anyone. Because even a very ordinary sevadari, Baba's sevadari, they came for Baba, right? So I have to be respectful to that one, right? And appreciate their renunciation, appreciate how decided just to keep serving Baba. This brother Ram Lochan who left body, 54 years he had been cooking, serving, 54 years. That means their dedication, their sacrifice. So we have to keep appreciating. And so this brings also very loving, close relationships with the family. Today I was in Cinnamanson in the morning, and on the way I was thinking what I love most is our unlimited family everywhere. There's so much love, beautiful homes, good vibrations, Brahma Bhojan, right? Who will have this family like this all over the world, right? So many homes we have. When Baba said you are the richest one, our Baba is richest, right? So we are also, wherever we go, right? The way we are welcomed and not little toli, you have to take both hands, right?
Mhm.
You get gift, you get toli, you get fruit, you get flower. Someone always said, even when they come for call of time or to peace village, here you can't have one hand, you have to have both hands open. And there is a saying, no, for God that He fills your apron. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's nice. I like the way you answer that question. And I know just very briefly, maybe how to connect with another question when someone was just saying, well, then what happens in a conference age that one will end up in a silver age? And I know Baba says because of battle, and we know in silver age there won't be battle, of course, not even in the mind. But what really triggers the fact that someone from instead of going to golden age will end up really in a very different time in a silver age? And the question was, how do you move from okay, the silver age, how can you reach, the closeness to Lakshmi Narayan? How can you move? Any special tickets available? Any special number you can dial?
I think everyone will go to golden age. But to claim higher status, you might claim in Silver Age, not in Golden Age. You understand? That means they all will
So
go.
what will be their struggle? What will be their battle that this happens?
Like they didn't complete, they didn't complete their commitment, whether it's renunciation or it's like some percentage because of lack of faith or lack of power or knowledge, lack of efforts, they don't reach to 100%. So let's say we could only do 80% and we still needed to do 20, and transformation happens. So you will go to Silver Age because you are still kind of struggling or fighting. That is why best is today I will be 100%, not I will be 100% whenever, right? So today I got blessing there in ceremonies and I didn't take Toli, but blessing was saying always victorious. Anything comes, just be victorious. So when you are victorious, then so everyone will go to Golden Age, but they will not be able to claim high status, but they will claim high status in Silver Age. Right?
Okay, I will keep that in mind. So when we go through the jury at the end, do you know if you will be sitting there? Did you get promotion and you'll be sitting on the jury with Daddy so you can help us a little bit, maybe giving permission and okay, Eric, bye, you can go. You won't be getting special seat?
I have to think about it.
Okay, I will request Baba for you to be there when I'm coming through the gate. Okay, I know the Edison family will enjoy being with you, so special greetings, everyone. Thank you, Mohini Didi, and good evening, good morning, everyone. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Eric Bhai. Thank you for your flowers.
Yes.
We show you the family.
Yes.
They also know that you like to get Toli.
Acha, yeah. So I didn't want to ask. I thought maybe Edison will get Toli tonight. So,
It's a big family.
So I need
even
two hands. I need two hands for the Tolis.
Even if we say that few will should come, and these are few. These are few.
Lovely.
Tomorrow morning here is Father's Day, and we're expecting quite a big family here. So this is what
They look like a big garland of jasmine. It looks like a big jasmine bouquet from here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful family. We had such powerful meditation together. No single waste thought, right? It was very good. So congratulations, Edison family.
Congratulations, everyone.
The instruments, cooperative souls, Sevadharis, everyone. Congratulations. Om Shanti Arik Bhai.
Okay, Om Shanti, Mohini Didi. Good night.
Good night.
Om Shanti.
Keep checking.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much. So yes, it's very beautiful to be here after 1 year. We are in New Jersey, even though it's only 1 hour drive from our New York center. But time. So we are here after 1 year, and it's a beautiful family. As Didi said that we were in Cinnamon Sun in the morning. It's a beautiful program, and together with